Hello everyone, welcome back again to another of my gists. I know I'm just in the mood of gisting today. I know today I've just been in the mood of gisting since the past 1 month. I took a break for almost 1 year. I just wanted to go through some things that was going through my mind. And in this life, when you are having some issues, if you love yourself, you need to take a break. That's what I do. That's why sometimes when you see these Oyibo people, they take a break in anything they do. You see, that's why you see them sometimes they go on holiday, they go on things, maybe America to Australia for holiday, because they are taking a break from their busy lifestyle. So the same thing applies to my YouTube channel. This is my YouTube channel, which I started I think 1.5 years ago. I was posting videos, but I decided to take a break now, and now I'm back again. I think the G spirit is back again to my to my head. So if you're into my channel, please don't forget to subscribe and share my video, because I want my channel to grow. Help me to make it grow. Please help me to share it. Well, my vlog and my gist is all about myself and things in life. Well, I'm from Nigeria, right? And I'm from a small tribe in Nigeria, and also I live here in London as well. And also I'm a single mom, and as a single mom, I have the opportunity to come across different men, because I'm not married, right? Different men and different people. So what I've come to, and before I say okay, let me start dating, I have to check you up. I'm not checking about the money, because I don't really care about money. What I care about, if I have the feeling for you, and if you are a good person, I would like to date. But if I see that your past history is not good, my dear, I won't like to date a person. I don't like to date a man that is wicked to his ex-wife or to his ex-girlfriend. I don't like those kind of men, because I feel that what you did to that woman, one day you do it to me when things happen. So me, I have my common sense. So there's one guy I came across. This guy's story always comes to my mind, right? He was a father to two kids. Me, I have a child as well, so I always like people that have children as well. So this guy was asking me out, right? He was asking me out, and when it was during that process, when he was asking me out, I went to his place, I saw his keys, we went out with the keys, we went to a party together. So and I asked him, where is the mother to just two children you're having? Where is the mom? What happened? But before I start asking this question, we've never slept together. We're just in the point of getting to know each other, going out with the kids, getting to know ourselves better. Then this guy told me this. He said, the mother to those children, he said he cannot call her a bad person. I said, right, okay. So what happened? Where is her? Where is the woman? He said, the woman, she has stroke. I said, really? He said, yes. I said, oh my God, how old is this your ex-wife? He said the woman is just 45 years old. I said, no, it's 45. He said, yeah, 45. I said, oh wow, this woman is really, really young. So I said, what happened? Well, he told me that before he met this woman in London, this woman was on blood was on high blood pressure medication, right? She was suffering from hypertension. I mean, yeah, she was on high blood pressure medication, and they started dating, and eventually this lady got pregnant for him. And he also told me that during the process of dating this woman, when they were together, this woman was very good to him. It was the woman that actually helped him with his papers in London. London, before you get paper in this London, somebody has to help you, or you have to come here by work permit, or you have children, or what should I order method, or you are married to your partner. That's the way you can get, I think, citizenship or indefinite stay in UK. So from his own story, he told me that his own mother helped him with his status in his country. And I said, okay, let's go. I said, then you said this woman helped you, then she has stroke, right? So why is she living in a separate accommodation? Why is she not living with you in your 2-bedroom house, in your 2-bedroom flat given to you by the government? Why is she not living there? He said, well, uh well, they're not together anymore. I said, really? Why are you guys not together? I said, what really happened? So I will start digging, try to know what's happened between him and his ex-wife. Because my friends, I keep telling you girls, especially you single mothers or young girls like us, if you are a good woman, and please, if you are about to date a man, always ask the man about his past relationship. Check if he has been good to that woman or if he has been bad. You have to check it. If you're a good girl, if you have a good heart, you have to check it, because if you don't check it, you will see that you are dating a very evil person. So me, I was asking this guy, I said, okay, what happened? Tell me what happened. And I said, like I said, the woman was on blood pressure medication when they were dating. They had children. She was still on blood pressure medication. They now told me that when they were married, when he was living with this woman, see, they were not married, but just living together as a boyfriend and girlfriend partners. He said this lady was always going to church. I said, okay. And this lady was always cooking. She always go to church, night church, and she goes to college as well. She wants to better herself. She wants to go to school, go to college as well. And also she also does what other thing? She goes to work as well, and she goes to do the school run as well. I said, oh, really? She does all that? I said, yeah. I said, well, wow. For me, I said, that's too much. If you are on high blood pressure medication, you shouldn't be doing too much things. You shouldn't be working too much. You should take your time to rest and relax. So he told me that the woman was doing all those things. That later, he told me that when he got his visa, right, that this lady now said, because this man met this lady when he wasn't having papers, right? So this lady had papers already in his country. So he now told me that when he met this woman, right, that like I said, they have 2 kids. He said when he met this lady, when they have 2 kids, the lady now applied for his papers and he got his visa. And the lady now told him that now that you have your visa, let's get married. Let's get married as husband and wife. And he was not saying, no, you don't want to get married. The woman was not asking, why don't you want to get married? He said, no, let's stay like this together. The lady now said, no, let's get married. So the lady now went ahead and be preparing for the marriage ceremony between him and this guy. So she was during the process of preparing for marriage ceremony, buying sort of different kind of stuff, preparing for the wedding. This lady fell sick. She fell sick and she was admitted to the hospital. That's how she developed stroke. And according to the guy, said the lady had stroke from one side of the body, from here, one side of the body to down. So one hand wasn't working, the other leg wasn't working as well. So when the lady was in the hospital, according to this guy, the lady said she wants to stay alone. For me, I didn't believe that aspect. And governor gave her own place, right? Her own place where she was living. She started living in a studio room. And the 2 kids they had, that time, I think the kids there were, according to the kids were just 5 years old. Now the kids are 10 years old now. See, the kids are just 5 years old then. So the government now gave the 2 kids, because the 2 kids they had was twins. Now gave the 2 kids to the guy, to this guy. So when he was saying that, I look at him again. I said, is that what really happened? I said, yeah. So okay. So the woman said she wants to stay alone. For me, I didn't believe that aspect, because when somebody is going through that kind of situation, you need your partner around you. You won't say, my partner stay here, stay this house, me I stay to that house. I didn't believe that aspect. It lied in that aspect, because when somebody is going through crisis like that, or they're going a chronic illness like that, you need a family member around you, especially where we live in this abroad. You need a partner around you that will be supportive. Because me, I won't lie to you guys. I used to work in home care, right? I go to people's house to house, looking after people that have chronic illness in the houses. And when I go to the people's houses, they live with their partner in the house. They live with their husband and wife. You see them living together, and government still support them. So when he was telling me that the woman said she wants to stay her own, that they should still stay separately, I didn't believe that aspect. I know in that aspect it lied. I know it was because that woman had that problem. That's why this guy just disappeared. He didn't want to marry the woman anymore. So let me come back to the story. So what happened? That this guy eventually now started staying on his own, and government now gave this woman a house. She started staying by herself with she was having help from carers from government. So the guy was telling me that. I just look at the guy, I said, wow, this is sad. And I said, okay, now that this woman live alone, now do you still go and visit this woman? My dear, this guy said, oh yes, I do go and visit her, but when I go and visit her, I don't enter the house. I said, what? You don't enter the house where she lives? Say no, see, because you always report me to police or social service. Social service are the people that look after the people that look after children in this country. They safeguard children. I said, really? Say yes. I said, my God. I said, in my aspect, I didn't believe that. But if somebody report to social service, which means she's angry with you, she's angry for what you did to her. So the only way she can get back to you is by reporting to social service. You know, she's not happy what you did to her. That thought came to my mind. So this guy was not saying that that he doesn't go inside the woman's house. He doesn't go inside the woman's house. He just stay at the door and drop the children and go back. Hi. When this guy told me that story, I look at him again. I said, so, which means you don't even help this woman to cook? He said, the woman have help. People come and help her. I say, people come and help us. You don't even assist her to even cook as well. Hey, God. And I told him, at least sometimes, he said that sometimes when the woman wants to, when she's feeling horny, she wants to come close to him when she's feeling horny, that he don't want to go close to her, that he doesn't want to have any sexual intercourse with her. When he said that again, I said, really? See, I said, but, and I asked him this question, but she used to be your wife. Well, how come you don't want to have any sexual intercourse with her anymore? He said, no, it is over, now it's over. She's half stroke now, she's living on her own. So me, I live on my own. I said, my God, look at what this man is telling me. Inside me, I look at him. I said, inside my, what came to my eye was this. I cannot date this man. This man is evil. This man doesn't know what he's telling me. Maybe he doesn't know what he's telling me. That he's just trying to tell me that he's a good man. To me, all what he have told me, what I will conclude from it is that he's a very evil man, a very wicked man. So any girl that have sense in her brain will never date that kind of man, because you know that this man is evil. So let me continue my story. So when this guy told me this story about his ex-wife, do you know, I dislike him. And I remember he also told me another thing that I remember he told me this. He said that when he has finally getting his a British passport, according to him, he said he's going to have another family. I said, I said, really? I said, why? Because right now he doesn't have a British passport. He's still on a visa. He said because he don't trust these two children he's looking after. I said, really? Why? He said because these children, they might like him now because they are still young. Say, but when they grow, they might hate him. I said, I look at him. I said, why? He said, they might abandon him. I said, why? Why did he say so? Say so. Say because he knows so. Say so. He's waiting for his passport to come out. When the passport comes out, he's going to start another family with another woman. That's what this guy told me. Hey, my dear, do you know that when this guy told me this, I look at this man again. I say, my God. I said, this man doesn't know that he's talking to somebody that have sense. Me, I'm not a wicked woman, no. Even though I'm a single woman, that doesn't mean I'm a wicked person. Look at what you're telling me about your ex-wife. And you think that me, I will date you with this your wicked idea that is going through your brain. Maybe he was thinking that he was talking to me. He doesn't know that he was opening himself that to me that he's a wicked man. That's what this guy told me. I just looked at him. I said, really? You're going to start another family? He said, yes, because he doesn't trust those children he's looking after now. It's because those children might end up abandoning him when they grow up, when they know that he left the mother. So that's the story. So because of that, I never dated this man. I never even went to his house again. I went to his house twice. We went to a party together twice. That's 4 times. Do you know I never stepped my feet into his house anymore? When he called me, so that one time I said, hello, how are you? But he said to me, I said, God, you are a wicked man. You are a very wicked man. Look at what you just told me about your ex-wife, which means if anything happened to your ex-wife tomorrow, to me tomorrow, you do the same thing to me. Just what you did to your ex-wife, you did to me as well. So it takes the grace of God and a reasonable woman to know that, my dear, it's not every man you see you just date. Before you date a man, please ask him about his ex-partner. Let him talk. Don't shut him or let him tell you things. And if you are wise enough, you know that you can be able to distinguish if this person is a good person or a bad person. You can tell. So after what that guy told me, I said, my God, this one is a no-go area for me. This man, I cannot date him. Even though I'm looking for a boyfriend or husband, this one is a wicked man. So that's why I keep telling people, please always ask people, especially girls that is looking for a husband or looking for a boyfriend, wherever. Always ask the men that come across your path. Always ask them about their ex-partner. And from there, you can be able to judge if this man is a good man or a bad man. For me, for once, if a man leaves their wife that is terminally sick or have sickness, me, that man, whether the man is good or not, I cannot date him. Because that guy told me that the wife was a good woman. He said he cannot get, there's no fault in that woman. That way guy told me, he said, well, it was a good woman. So if you can confess that the woman is good and you still abandon her, you don't live with her in the same place, which means you're a bad man. That's my conclusion. Because, like I said earlier, I've seen a situation where people have stroke, their partner have stroke, man or the woman still stay with the same house with them. They still live together like family. Not because your wife has stroke or your husband has stroke, you just decide to disappear and run away. That is evil. That is bad. Marriage is supposed to be for better, for worse. Not for like good, for better, for worse. Because do you know why? Our future is pregnant. It's full of things that we don't know what's going to happen in future. So for now, peace.